Evening, my name is Amy Funksteiner, and I am your instructor for Elementary Algebra. I am here today to take you on a quick tour of how to get to the course and how to get through the Blackboard shell. I don't have everything perfect yet, but pretty good so far. So here we go. All right, so the assumption is that we are starting at the WTC website. So here we are at Western Technical College. We are looking under current students, if that's not the screen that you're getting. And once you get to current students, you want to go ahead and click on the Blackboard link here in the middle. That's going to take you to your Blackboard page. I'm going to log out of this for me. You want to type your name and password into the boxes here on the right, and then go ahead and log in. Once you do that, you should be able to see a listing of your courses. Now, I am going to have you go into Elementary Algebra with apps for spring of 2021. Mine says not available, but it will be when you go to do this. So we're going to click on Elementary Algebra with apps, and you're going to come to what's known as the announcement page. I am going to quickly enter the student preview so that you can see what I see, or I see what you would see when you come to this page. You have two announcements available, just to quickly go through them. The first announcement at the top will be the things that are due this week and their due date. So on 1/11, classes begin. On 1/12, I expect that, or the expectation is that you're able to complete the introductions and the tour. The tour is what you're watching right now. And that you've gone to the discussion board and followed the instructions there for your introduction. By Wednesday, the hope is you have your Cengage set up and the first introductory assignment completed. It's just an assignment that takes you around and shows you the buttons and has you type in a few things so that, you've demonstrated you know how to graph a line or plot a point. Some of the things we'll be doing later this term. For Thursday, I have two assignments due, 1.1 and 1.2. And then for Friday, I also have two assignments due, 1.3 and 1.4. In general, you will have one or two, oftentimes two, sections due on a daily basis. So Tuesday through Friday. So that would be that would be up to 8 assignments a week. Now, I do open them early. You can get to them and work on them over the weekends, but the final deadlines are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays. All right, all of those deadlines are at 11:59 p.m. If you scroll down a little bit further, there is just sort of a welcome statement and a notice about Cengage Unlimited. Cengage Unlimited is the umbrella that hosts our platform WebAssign. WebAssign is where we will be turning in all of our homework and quizzes, and I haven't quite decided about the test yet. I might take sort of a little bit of a poll about how you guys might like to do that. The WebAssign, everything will be accessible on the 11th. I delayed it because the free trials are only 7 days. And if I would have opened it last week, y'all would have lost some time. So I wanted to give you as much time as possible. All right. On the left-hand side, you have all of the locations, all of the different links. The announcements, here is the landing page. This is the front door, if you will. This is where you will always start in this particular course. Below that, you have the assignments. If you click on the assignments link, the first thing you will see is access to WebAssign. And then the second is the folder for that week. So right now, if we click on Access WebAssign, it will go directly to WebAssign, I believe, because I'm already set up. For instructions to set up, you want to click on this weekly one, Set Up an Instruction. And the first thing you should see is the checklist. This is a sort of listing of everything that's available for this week. Meet your instructor, and that's your introduction. It's just a format so that you can see what the expectation is for the week, along with an idea of how much time it should take you. The timing is only only an estimate, so just be aware of that. Meet Your Instructor is just a quick video of me introducing myself and giving you 3 pieces of information about me. And You Are is an opportunity to introduce yourself on the discussion board. This Let Me Show You Around is going to be where this video will be placed once it is uploaded and finished. Then you have instructions for setting up the Cengage, and that includes disabling your pop-up blocker, and another opportunity to access WebAssign. I've also listed here like what the best practices are for studying in your math book. So since I'm not going to see you face to face, it is going to benefit you to actually go through the textbook and write down the examples that are there and some of the bolded information. Just engage with that textbook or use that textbook as much as you can. Now, that's not to say I'm going to be absent. My plan is to put up videos of myself and link those on YouTube. They'll be available in the assignment and on YouTube so that you have them there as you're doing the homework. Oh, that's in the wrong place. Okay, that's got to go up here someplace. All right, we'll get that figured out. My contact information is listed in the third one down there, contact information. This is how to get a hold of me. My email, my work phone number are both there. I don't have an office. Well, I do have an office. It is what used to be my dining room is my new office, but you can find me on Zoom. The link directly to my Zoom room is there, westerntc.edu. Copy and paste that into your browser and you'll be able to get to my Zoom room. I will be in that Zoom room Mondays and Wednesdays from 12:40 to 1:40. The additional hours, if those do not work for you, you can click on my Calendly link. That is also listed there. Just copy and paste that into your browser if the link's not working for you. Additionally, you can text me using my Google number, which is 608-313-4751. We also have here a listing for other courses or other contacts that are available, such as Career Services, the Computer Center. You might want to put that one on speed dial. That's 789-6266. You can call that help desk most of the time. I think these hours are a little bit off. I believe they're available most days, 24 hours, or at least until 9 or 10. The Learning Commons, which includes the Math Center, the online Math Center, that is a very helpful place to go. Library, physical, I don't know why you all would need the physical plant, but the Regional Learning Center's information is there, along with the Student Health Center, which might be a good thing to know this time, especially over the winter months. It's a good thing to know where the Student Health Center is, and as a student at Western, you are eligible to use the Student Health Center. Information on the Welcome Center. The Welcome Center is where you do financial aid, counseling for academics, careers, or just general counseling. It's where you go if you need vet services, if you need to access disability services, you can contact the Welcome Center. All of them will help you get to where you need, right? It is the hub of Western. The additional Western locations are mainly for people who need Western affiliated things such as Sparta Public Safety and Training and our Vehicle Tech Center. So if those apply to you, you can find that information once again under the contact information. The discussion board is the fourth one down. Discussions here are usually post first, meaning you won't be able to see everybody's answers until you post. I'm not quite sure yet this term how much I'm going to be using the discussion board, but I do tend to use it, so I have left it in here. Grades and Tools is your next link. You can see what is available here. The access to WebAssign is here. The help questions or the help videos for Blackboard are there. If you would like to send a course message or a message to any of your classmates and you don't have their information, you can do that through course messages. And then your link to the gradebook is also here. There's not going to be anything in the gradebook at the moment, but it is there. Lastly, we have the syllabus and schedule. Here's where you will find copies of the syllabus and the schedule. You will need to know where that is for your 2 wishes and a star. That is a part of the discussion board for this week. And then lastly, there is a link to my YouTube page. My YouTube page is where I will put links to the videos that I create for this class. The Elementary Algebra playlist is here. You might want to consider subscribing to this so you know when those come up. All right, back to syllabus and schedule. I'm going to head back to the announcement page here. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That's the tour. Your direct instructions for the discussion board are, one of the things I'm going to ask you to do is to go ahead and look at the syllabus and schedule. Download these, mark them, or read through them. Find two stars and a wish, or 2 wishes and a star? How did I do that? 2 stars and a wish. So the idea with this particular activity is that you find 2 things about the syllabus or the course that you like in terms of the way that it is set up, and 1 wish. And then tell me 1 thing that you wish was different. Once you have the 2 stars and the wish figured out for yourself, you can click on this 2 stars and a wish post right here, create a thread, and type in your answers. Now, I have absolutely 0 problems. If you would prefer to upload a video, you are welcome to do that as well. And if you know how to do it, you can do it. You can also use a voice thread, or you can type it all in, whichever one is easiest for you. I'd love to see the different ways you do it. All right. If you have any questions or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Again, to get a hold of me, my contact information is at the very top under contact information. You have my email, you have my work phone, you have my Zoom office, you have the Google text number, and you have my Calendly appointment link. So this link right here will give you my schedule so you can make an appointment with me. And then we both know about it. It's on Zoom, but we'll both know about it. All right. I am getting ready to open this course. It'll open yet tonight. So thank you, and have a good evening.